In the United States, child prostitution and sex trafficking has always been considered the problem of other countries, and not the U.S. Sadly, this is not the case. A U.S. Department of Justice analysis of cases from 2008 to 2010 found that over 80% of the victims of sexual exploitation and trafficking were Americans. UNICEF has ranked the U.S. number 2 in the world, only behind India, with between 244,000 and 325,000 children subject to commercial sexual exploitation. Some sobering statistics. Between January 2008 and June 2010, the U.S. Department of Justice opened up just over 2,000 investigations of human trafficking, and during a 2-year period starting from 2010, the state of California identified over 1,200 victims and arrested almost 1,800 individuals. Compare those numbers above to the over 1.3 million reports of suspected child pornography or sexual child exploitation crimes reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in 2011 alone. California has multiple agencies available to help the victims of child sexual exploitation, including child prostitution. A few examples are Bay Area Women Against Rape in Oakland, the Marjorie Mason Center in Fresno, Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking in Los Angeles, SAGE Project Standing Against Global Exploitation, San Francisco, Courage Worldwide, Courage House, Rockland, and many, many more. These agencies act as advocates not only in the justice system, but after as the child tries to readjust in our society. California recently passed Proposition 35, a ban on human trafficking and sex slavery, to increase the penalties for those individuals who perpetrate these crimes. With initial and ongoing funding from the U.S. federal government, the state of California has created 9 regional anti-human trafficking task forces to focus on combating human trafficking, including child sexual exploitation and prostitution. These are all great steps, but it is not enough. California needs to increase funding for state and local law enforcement agencies earmarked for combating child prostitution and sexual exploitation. Call and write the governor and state legislators demanding that they increase funding for these agencies. We need to protect those children who are already victims of these terrible crimes and prevent additional children from becoming victims in the future.